Sharks. My name is Phil Wong. I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
What's up, Phil?
Let's talk about how the sausage gets made.
Oh boy, I don't think I want to know how the sausage
I don't
gets
really
made.
want. Yeah, all I saw is something about less meat is neat. His shirt. Check that thing out, man.
Yeah, that is a great looking shirt there. I will say.
How the sausage gets made. So many Americans want to eat less meat, whether it's for their health, for our planet, or for animal welfare. But it's no secret that most aren't ready to go vegetarian. So why are we stuck with an all or nothing choice when we go to the grocery store? We thought, why can't we put veggies and meat into a product that people would love? Well,
isn't that what they do for fillers like already?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Sharks, that's where we come in. We're meeting in the middle. Introducing Misfit Foods, a line of delicious sausages that are half chicken and half veggies and spices. Our 3 flavors will knock your socks off. And they're made with sustainability in mind, helping people eat less meat by putting more delicious food on the dinner table. Because we believe that change can taste good, one link at a time. So Sharks, don't miss out on this one. $250K for 5% of our company.
Oh, wow. Snap.
Sharks, in
Oh,
front
wow. I hope that he has some sales and or a patent or something to back that up, because that is 250,000 times 20. Is that 5 million? 5 million. Yes. Yeah, let's see what he's
we have
got.
our sausages prepared 3 different ways. The first is my favorite. It's our sweet potato
Look
on
at Mr.
mac
Wonderful.
and
He's like,
cheese.
God, I don't
Next,
wanna
our
put
kale
this in my
chimichurri tacos. And last is a classic squash Italian
Oh, he's
on a bun
having it.
with the fixings.
Yeah.
Wow, the citrus kale is delicious.
Thank you. I'm so glad to
Really
hear
good. One thing that I noticed that I really like is that your sodium is lower than the typical chicken sausages that I buy.
And the other thing, too, is that we have about 40% less cholesterol than your typical chicken sausage as well. And that's something that our consumers really care about.
Phil, who's the market you're going after? Like, are you trying to get people that are meat eaters to eat less
Confused
meat?
market.
That's what it kind of sounds like to me. It is a little confusing. Who exactly? Look, there's for kids, right? Like if you did, instead of the sausage, you do the hot dog, and you do the hot dog 50% veggies. That makes it so much better for kids, and they're still getting the hot dog that they know and love, right? They're getting the taste that they know and love, but they're getting the veggies. Like we have pasta that's made from veggies,
Yes.
and that's great because it's lower in carbs and more on the veggie side.
I don't know, Joe.
like a
All I
win-win.
know is I keep seeing a green sausage, and it's not very appealing right now.
Yeah, right. It does kind of look a little past date.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And, you know, I think the proof is kind of in the pudding. We're in our first full year in market right now, and we're on track for 1.2 million in sales.
Whoa. Okay, there you go. Ding, ding. You said
Wow.
1.2 million in the first year in sales. Now, he says he's on track for that. What has he actually sold?
Yeah.
Robert's like, I don't know that.
And so, you know, a good portion of those
Maybe there's something to that green sausage.
Maybe it's green
are
because of
just, you know,
Monday.
pure carnivores.
What's your actual sales to date?
So we've done just under 800K to date.
Are you selling
wow.
it direct or through retail?
We're about 20% brick and mortar, and that's Whole Foods, and 80% online.
How did you come up with this? What's your background?
So, you know, food's always been a really huge part of my life. I grew up in a family of immigrants. So my mom is from Indonesia, my dad is from Macau. And so my connection to Indonesia and Macau when I was growing up was through food. And when I got to college at Georgetown, I started learning more about just like how huge our environmental footprint is with our food. So I started wondering, was there a way to use delicious food to help the environment? And so I started Misfit in the kitchen that I was sharing with the 6 other guys that I was living with at the time.
Really?
Yeah, they weren't too happy about it.
And did you
I bet they weren't. You're probably doing all kinds of cooking, staying up late, extra hours, tying up the kitchen. Hats off to him though. That's great that he was able to take advantage of having some roommates and getting things going for his business.
raise money to do this?
Yeah, so we've raised $2 million to date.
Oh,
We're here to not hit a single or a
that's-
double, right? We're here to hit a home run.
So what was your last valuation of the company at?
So the last valuation was $4 million.
Well, we haven't even talked about what it sells for and what it costs yet.
So typically we're selling for $413 a unit to the grocery store. Our cost is about $291 a unit.
Okay, so that's your biggest challenge.
And what did they
Yeah,
sell it for?
that is
Those margins are slim. Now, I guess unit is package, I assume. It's not per sausage.
I can't be per sausage. That would be That would be a very expensive sausage to have veggies and
We've
meat
seen
in.
some expensive foods on Shark Tank.
We have.
Biggest challenge.
What do they sell it
What
for?
do they retail?
And
it
so
at?
they're retailing it for anywhere from $5.99 to $7.99 a unit. Now, our gross margins work out to about 29%. What's really important to know about
Well, what's really important about that is that is not going to get it done. So they got to get that cost way, way down, because I'm venturing to think that they have when they ask him how much profit have you made, he's probably going to say 0.
Yeah, they're probably not profitable.
Yeah, nah, easily.
that is that we hit break even in May of this year. And I think that points to the fact that we don't have to market this product a ton and spend a bunch on slotting fees, promotional fees to get people to buy this product.
Are you spending money on marketing today?
Very little. It's less than 5% of our
Good for
gross
you.
revenue.
The refrigerator.
Now that's impressive, right? So being able to have a product that sells itself is I mean, that's what everybody wants, right? That turns into the cash cow. That turns into the Kleenexes of the world, where it just literally sells itself. So that's awesome, but you got to get the cost down, and hopefully he can scale it so that he can get it down to like, I mean, just without doing the math, at least half of that, $1.50, per package,
Yeah,
and
at
still selling it for
least.
$4. Yeah, it would really help him.
I'm curious what his process is. Hopefully, we're going to dig into that a little bit more here in a minute. But
Maybe there's something to it.
that's
Yeah.
yeah. There's something out of whack.
Yeah, definitely.
Categories have eluded me in making a lot of money. I've made investments in it. It's burned up a lot of my hours, which is valuable to me, and I haven't really had a huge hit with it yet. I'm out.
Oh,
I'm a vegetarian, and I think it's innovative, but I don't know if I believe in the trend. I think consumers want to go one way or another. You might be right, but I don't share that vision. I'm out.
Thank you, Robert.
So your valuation seems a little bit rich, Mr. Wonderful. Could you soften him up for me?
Soften them.
soften him up. Take him out back and beat him up about the fact that he's looking for $5 million. Because he did come in and say, look, we had a $4 million and we're gonna hit 1.2 million in sales in our first year. Like, ding ding, that's awesome. But I still feel like the messaging on who they're trying to target with this is not good. If it was a hot dog that's plant and like that's your winner there, because I will give that to my kid and then I feel better about giving my kid a hot dog. Just saying.
I never felt bad about giving my kid a hot dog. I'm sorry.
I'll gladly do that. I mean, you've obviously done multiple rounds at valuations lower than this. And then you come in the Shark Tank to get a premium investor and charge them.
Oh, he's smiling because he knows.
Yeah,
He
now he's
knows.
nervous. Now he's nervous. He's like, oh, here it comes, man. Oh, here comes the wolf.
get a
Gonna beat
premium
me up.
investor.
He's gonna beat me up. Yeah.
And charge
yeah.
them a premium.
Oh boy. Okay.
Which is not correct, because a shark brings value that an ordinary investor can't.
Could you add shame on you?
If you want to get an investor, you're going to have to take a haircut. That's what's going to
I'm
happen.
going to give you.
That was that's for being a guy that's out. That is very nice of him to say. To explain that you can't look for the deal, right? Like you're not getting you're not going to walk in and be like, oh yeah, I'm going to give you 1% of my company and you're going to give me $1 million because it's a great idea. I've invested all my time. I've done all the work. I'm up every night and I got 4 kids and blah 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 blah. That's not gonna fly, right?
Get him, Joe. Get him.
They are happy to hear the story. I'm happy to hear the story. It pulls at my heartstrings. It brings tears to my eyes. I love it. I love the passion, but it's just not going to get it done, especially when they know that they're going to send so much traffic to your website the moment this goes live.
People are buying it already. They're watching the show and they're buying these hot wannabe dogs.
$250,000 for 15%, and I'm thinking that's generous.
Well, there's.
All right, all right.
What?
215 for all right, for 15%. Now, I mean that is a bit difficult to swallow, but you are in the Shark Tank and you have no other offer at this point, so you need to make a decision, man. If you can. Now, he hasn't said how much he owns of the company left.
See, and that's what I'm wondering too, because he's already got the $2 million. He's already done one round and raised $2 million. So what did that take out of the company?
It might have been a lot, and that's why they're already, they selling themselves short out of the gate here to get it rolling. Now, with that said, if he's going to break even by May, that good on him. That tells us that this was filmed, I guess, in April of last year, like maybe right after COVID broke out. It's interesting. Always interesting to know when things are filmed.
Your first haircut.
Man, I shaved my head like 2 weeks ago. I can't afford to lose any more of this.
I think good product speaks for itself, right? It's going to sell. I do wonder if people will start knocking you off like crazy. I think it's so smart that I think you kind of have to race to the market. So I'm going to give you an offer. It's going to be a little bit sharkier.
Oh.
I'm going to go $250,000, but I'm going to ask for 18%.
Lori, thank you for that offer.
Okay,
Thank you,
so
Lori.
let's talk
Phil,
about
let me
this,
ask
Phil.
a couple questions.
Yeah.
Do you think you have too many SKUs? Because that's a challenge,
Potentially. I mean, maybe if he had less SKUs, he could get his costs down on the ones that actually sell.
I don't know. I mean, who am I to question Mark Cuban, the billionaire? But I think you have to have a little variety here with this thing, man.
But he's just getting
three
started.
If you narrowed it down to one SKU, what are you going to pick? The sweet potato, the golden squash, or the citrus kale? I mean, which direction are you going to take this? Actually, if you look at the sweet potato, it looks more like a traditional sausage than any other product that he has out there right now.
See, I don't know. I wish my wife was here to tell me, because I don't eat sausage. I know I'm Italian, but I don't do sausage. Is not a thing for me. It just to me it ruins any dish it's added to. It just does, and it's a shame because she loves it and she'll go out of her way to make it for herself, knowing that I'll try like one bite, but even then the taste just ruins everything else for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
trying to get.
And I live next down, I could throw a football from my roof and hit a sausage factory that's literally like right there. That sponsored my Little League team growing up.
So you got to smell the sausage factory the whole time, even though you hate the sausage.
Well, I don't get that smell here for whatever reason. It just doesn't happen. Fortunately,
cool.
Yeah, very
for me,
fortunate.
if I was a
I would want to
flexitarian,
move.
This would be too much, right? I'm not a curry guy, and I'm not citrus kale. Maybe I'll try it, but if it was simpler, I just want a sausage, where I can put it on a bun and eat it in a cookout and know it's healthier and lower calorie. Mark, you're so right.
Yeah.
This is incredibly important for people to understand.
Is the taste there? I mean, like, did anybody really say anything about the taste?
Lori
being
did.
like...
Lori said the citrus was good. The citrus kale, she said that was delicious. But is it delicious in the fact that it tastes like citrus kale, or is it delicious in the fact that it tastes like a delicious sausage link?
Yeah.
Every time my team and I innovate and we come up with all these esoteric ideas, they're fun, but they will never beat the working horse. And many entrepreneurs are trying so hard to differentiate, and they don't build that working horse. Are you willing to do just a workhorse product?
I had no idea you were a chef, Mark.
I'm not a chef, but I know how to dominate markets.
Are you going to make an offer?
Yeah, wonderful. Step back, bro.
I know, man.
Step
Back up a little bit there.
Misfit Foods, but Mark may also be interested.
Are you going to make an offer?
Yes. So, do you want to try to do something together? Okay. So,
yeah, right. And now Lori's like, what's about
look
to
at her
happen
face.
here?
She's like, well, there went that.
Well, before we figure out what's going to happen here, Larry, tell the people who you are and what you do and how they can get in touch with you.
Yeah, once again, my name is Larry Roberts, and you can find me at Readily, READILY, random.com. ReadilyRandom.com is the source of all things Larry Roberts, where you can find my podcast, my services, my products, and everything Larry Roberts.
Love it. Love it. I'm Super Joe Pardo. You can get at me at Super Joe Pardo. If you want to learn how to work with me on growing your business's profit, go over to superjoepardo.com. I have a free guide called The Profit Rocket that you can get for free. All you need to do is drop your email address in over at superjoepardo.com. Now, let's find out if Lori's about to get bumped out here.
Let's do it.
how about $250,000 for 15% to sharks?
Ooh.
Never has happened.
dude, just say yes. Like,
Yeah,
what
it's
are you
over.
like? Come on, it's over. You
Yeah,
just did it.
Wow.
This is the first time we're getting married.
You're getting a
Come
haircut
on.
no matter what happens. So, Phil, that takes your valuation from $5 million you walked in with down to 1.6, but you get 2 sharks and a chef to tell you what to put in the sausage.
And you'll write your whole business plan.
There you go.
And a mentor who's done it every step on the way and who's gonna guide you.
You would be a fool
Yeah.
not to walk out with one of
Yeah.
these offers. Which shark or sharks do you want to go with?
Lori, you don't want to change your offer up at all? Like you're
I just
sticking
don't
to
see
your
where
18%?
Lori fits in at all. I don't see where
No.
Lori fits in at all.
Nope.
I mean, I would be honored to officiate this wedding. The valuation
Lori's
is a little
doing
rich.
some math.
I'm wondering if we could bring you two in at
12%?
$300K for 15%.
$300K for 15%.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Do it.
I would do
Make
that.
it. Make it.
You got a
Done.
deal. Done.
Make it.
I would hug you, but we'd have to quarantine for 2 more weeks.
Good job.
Phil, we're really excited to work with you. We're very excited about you. Rush it.
Thank you.
Rush it.
I'm so
gonna
excited.
if we don't create a whole new category that just and dominate that category, I'll be really disappointed.
We'll make it
He
happen.
probably
Thank you,
will be
guys.
disappointed.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Can you imagine the nerves, man?
Yeah, I know. The stress. So you feel it. You see
Wow,
it.
that was not what I was expecting to happen. So we came out with both Daniel and Mark. I mean, both of those are like 2 huge business idols for me. And so I'm kind of fanboying right now. It's going to be a game changer for our business, that's for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let's see if it
Yeah,
actually how is it going, right? So this was sometime, I guess, before May of last year, but after March. So this is their website here. So you can get a sample pack for $39.99. I like how it's a picture of him with the shirt. I mean, it's a little unceremonious if you ask me, but it doesn't. The site doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. I want to see some more. I want to see some people enjoying the product, right? Chef made, Misfit approved. So looks like they've expanded. They have Korean barbecue, ground beef patty mix. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think from a lower calorie perspective, I think that this is actually not a bad idea. But again, I'd like to see some pictures of people enjoying the product and all that. It seems like a lot of these sites all have like their carousel sliders like at the bottom here. Let's see if they've how their social medias are going at this point.
Joe, I'm gonna be honest with you real quick.
Yeah.
I would divorce my wife if she brought this home.
Oh my god. Wow, they're killing it with their 7,500. I don't know. Is it that big of a deal? She's trying to save your heart, man. She's trying to save your heart. She's trying to save your body a little bit. It's not full. It's not like she brought home like full on veggie patties or something. And good on them. They're in Whole Foods, Imperfect
Yeah, man.
Foods. Good eggs. I've never heard of Good Eggs and Fresh Direct. Yeah. So let's see. What if I go to shop? What can we get? We just get the sampler. They got the saucy sesh, the beef it up, the peak omnivore. Yeah. No, I
What's with the beef? I don't understand the beef. Why is it like a sheet of paper?
Yeah,
It's an interesting
I don't know.
packaging.
It's a patty mix. Ground beef patty mix.
Okay,
So I guess you're buying like your own ground beef and then mixing that in with it to make your own patties, which I mean is probably cheaper to ship and make and ship than frozen patties.
Yeah,
but these
I gotcha. I kind of dig that idea. That's actually a very creative idea.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to eat it, but it's a creative idea. I'll give you that.
Well, speaking of not wanting to eat it, I don't want you to eat the like button. I need you to smash the like button so that we can get this video in the hands of more super entrepreneurs like yourself. Make sure you get subscribed so you don't miss another Biz Coach Reacts video. For Larry Roberts, I'm Super Joe Pardo. I hope you all have a great day. Take care.